A month had passed since the incident at the cafe. Anna had shared the details of the robbery with the Warsaw police, but she left out the crucial part, Wall 25. She wasn't sure who to trust or if it was safe to say anything at all. She resumed her work, diving back into her research on DAO treasuries, and purchased a new laptop, this time with multiple hardware encrypted backups. Rocco had recovered completely after the attack. He enjoyed the warm September, demanding gourmet dog snacks from every human he saw. But even as daily life returned to normal, fragments kept spinning in Anna's mind. Lucky Manu, the notorious crypto entrepreneur who had disappeared a few months ago, Karl Wasser, a former core developer of the largest decentralized darknet marketplace, and the privacy extremist. Wall 25, the project she once contributed to, which had since mutated into something unrecognizable, and her friend Max, and the disturbing facts he uncovered. A week ago, Max had mentioned that his company would host a privacy summit during Devconnect in Buenos Aires, Argentina, and that he'd be one of the keynote speakers. Devconnect is gonna be huge, he told her. Ethereum Foundation representatives, Zero Knowledge devs, DeFi panels, and off the record events. Everything you like, and even more. Anna was considering joining Max on his trip to Argentina. A few days later, a strange message popped up in one of the Discord channels. Wall 25 will be shown. Not officially. The White Tiger will speak in La Ciudad de la Furia. Anna stared at the message. The White Tiger was Lucky's Manu symbol at early cypherpunk meetups. La Ciudad de la Furia, the city of fury, is the name of Buenos Aires in some songs and books. It looked like she must be at Devconnect. Anna grabbed her iPhone and booked a flight to Buenos Aires. The flight was long and quiet, but Anna was overwhelmed with emotions. It was her first time in Argentina, and she was looking forward to experiencing the country. Devconnect was supposed to be a grand and massive blockchain community event, the largest in the world, and it promised a major step toward the mass adoption of technology and cryptocurrency. But she was even more interested in the Wall 25 project and the message she saw on Discord. Anna understood this trip could be dangerous for her personally. But Max promised he would be there and she was ready for different scenarios. Anna sipped from a cup of airline coffee, over roasted, as always, while scrolling through a custom built knowledge graph on her laptop. Wall 25's original protocol design, multi-sig approvals, and other details. Her mind kept circling back to the parts Lucky hadn't documented, the parts only a few contributors knew. The intercom buzzed. Final descent into Buenos Aires. The plane dipped low over Rio de la Plata, and the city showed beneath them. Elegant architecture, glass towers, and wide, sunny streets. From above, Buenos Aires looked like a city stitched together from different centuries. Each street had its own rhythm. Their apartment in Palermo, a neighborhood full of trees, boutique cafes, and bookstores, was bright and spacious. Their host had left a bottle of Malbec on the table with a handwritten note. Bienvenidos. Anna smiled for the first time in days. These days, Buenos Aires became the city of blockchain. Every bar and co-working space filled with builders, cryptographers, and anons who had decided to touch the glass of wine and try asado. Meetups took place on rooftops and even in tango clubs. Max joked it was like the Olympics for developers, but with more anonymity and less regulation. On the morning of Max's talk, the Privacy Summit buzzed with energy. Word had spread. There is a protocol too hot for GitHub. After lunch, Max took the stage beside Dr. Elke Lupo, a whisper-thin privacy terrorist with tattoos and a voice like sandpaper. The panel discussed privacy mechanism and the project that had the potential to change the world. Someone from the audience asked if Wall 25 was real. Wall 25? Lupo said. It's not just a tool. It's a sovereign ZK layer. It bypasses chain analytics, jurisdiction, and even consensus enforcement. It's the only way forward. Max replied, There is a line between privacy and untraceable power. If we cross it, we invite corruption. We must create financial and social systems that work for good. Wall 25 can be weaponized. Applause broke out, mixed with nervous laughter. Wall 25 hadn't appeared on any official schedule, obviously. But through secret chats, Anna received an invitation to something happening somewhere on the river. That night, under a moonlight sky, Anna arrived at Puerto Madero, where an old luxury yacht glowed against the dark waters. Guests wore sleek suits, polished shoes, jewelry, and face coverings, foxes, hawks, Santa Muerte skulls, and other masks. They sipped cocktails and whiskey. Anna was in a black diesel dress. Her face was hidden behind a bulldog mask. The presenter stepped forward. He wore a white tuxedo and a tiger mask. He greeted everyone and slowly looked around the room. Anna was sure now. The tiger was like his old symbol. But something was weird. The voice was too perfect. The gestures were too fluid. This wasn't like a Manu. This wasn't Carl Wasser. It was an AI avatar animated by real-time inputs. The air buzzed with low conversation, the clink of glasses, the hum of the river beneath the hull. The presentation had just begun. Suddenly, the explosion rang out. It shook the entire deck. A fire broke out of the lower level, small but fast spreading. Emergency lights blinked to life in red. Smoke rose from the engine room vents. Someone screamed. All faces blurred in the chaos. People tried to flee and find lifeboats. The tiger-masked AI presenter just disappeared. Anna gripped the edge of a table and tried to text Max. Her iPhone wasn't broken, but the internet signal was too weak. She was ready to escape the burning yacht. Anna looked up at the shimmering skyline of Buenos Aires before she jumped into Rio de la Plata. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this part of the story about Anna, her bulldog Rocco, and their friend Max. Like and share this episode with your friends. If you haven't watched the first part of this crypto noir, you can go by the link you see on the screen now. You can also become a co-author of the story about Anna. Leave a comment and I will include the storyline to the next part. Now, thanks for attention and see you in the next episode. Bye.